All three relics are not supposed to be inside the one relic keep. It's not logical.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
Either do that, or if the more, let's say the relic is at 10%. All right, every 2 days it drops 1%. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. It drops 1% every 2 days. So when it goes back to 0%, it is ported back to the other realm. Maybe that might be another idea. Because at the moment, how the mechanics are, first of all, the Hibs are parking all their animus inside the relic keeps. Even if you attack the keep, they're gonna log into their secondary character inside the keep. But unfortunately, it's really hard for us to go get the relic. I've went 6 times so far. It's just hard. The Hibs managed to muster 60, 70, 80 people. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing.
What are we talking about? Just resetting the relics?
We've talked about a lot of things. Now we're talking about a little.
But Polemo, I really think
We were mostly talking about
Hibernia,
our experience.
Hibernia will lose the relic soon. I think it's
No, you know what? Here's a small problem. Here's a small problem. Let him lose the relic after maybe 5 days when it decreases or something. But here's the problem: when relics change hands, we don't want people swapping realms because of the relic. Changing hands. If I get the relic tomorrow morning in Albion, there will be a 15-20% increase in population.
But Polemo, when you play, I know when you take now 1-2 relics, you not give them back so easy like that. I go to the relic and take them out. I need a plan, a master plan, a luck, everything. I need to take out the relics from you. I know that. It's not problem. That's the game. Here, the relics are really hard to take. Normally, I think can be a bit easier because for me, the relics must be on the move. They are not something that are in stone in one realm. They must be more on the move to create more action.
Well, we do have a Atlas dev in here, so he's listening in, taking notes.
Yeah, no
invited
problem.
him earlier, and he's patient. He can't talk, and he's just. We just started. It started spontaneously. Pills woke up. He drank coffee, and he was in a good mood. Last night we were talking with Pills. We were talking last night, and he thought about it last night, but he was tired, and so he woke up and he goes, "I thought about it now, and let's discuss a little more." And all of a sudden, one thing came to another, and we opened the discussion and all.
Where are my trumpets now
And
incoming or not?
Yes, he announced that someone put an email about it earlier. when our keeps are getting attacked, our relics in the realm, you have to hear the trumpets.
Hey, Polemo, you mentioned
Yeah, but this
something
is
very
really
important.
important. I really need the trumpets.
Do the trumpets, Pills. Do the trumpets again.
I try to find them on YouTube. I am searching for the trumpets on YouTube at the moment.
If the Alps take the relics, I hate that everyone goes to Alp. If the Medes take the relics, everyone goes to Medes. I do not like
we
that.
want. It would be nice if the relic changed hands, but not the. I would prefer the population stay stable.
Yes, exactly.
You know, on Utgard, you have to type to the staff, I want to switch the realm, and then after 1 week, he allow or not allow.
Yeah.
Oh, you could apply online on the web page. You just you just clicked on a interface, and you could see your
I don't
transfer
know.
percentage.
Then the modern servers are coming, and Phoenix, on Phoenix we had the extreme cross leveling over the years. Everybody had all tunes in all three realms, or a lot of people had all tunes in all three realms.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're doing now.
But I think this is not the bad thing. The bad thing is you have 5 relic, you have 30% more people. This is the bad thing. What happened at the end because of the extremely good bonuses.
Hills. All right. So far, we have active BGs. What do you like about Atlas so far?
We need mid BG. We need mid.
What do you like? We said we know we need mid BG. What do you like about Atlas?
My luck.
Conclave is working on that. We moved to Midgard, but we're still struggling with it. It's coming.
Yeah,
it's just taking longer than we expected.
I know. You Conclave brought us in the situation that we have 6 relics. I not took 1 relic, by the way, on Atlas. Not 1. Conclave took all 4 to hip. And then the end of the server here is coming because everybody went to hip after that. And now hip is really boring. Some people go back, and now Polemos here. Most of the people go to Albion now, and they hop over from hip to Alp. They see Polemos up, they level Albion, they come to Polemo now has the biggest population. You can say nothing else. He's more popular than me. I don't know. The people like that these shouting on the people. I don't know.
Even you leading the mid, BG.
But you're winning the fight.
No, Polemo is really good in tactic.
You're winning the fight spells.
It's all okay.
You win most of the fights in BG so far.
So yeah, I think there's another issue here that's underlying that we haven't really touched on. I think the issue is that everybody's PvEing to make templates. Because right now, a lot of people are PvEing, right?
We said it about half an hour ago.
I just got here. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I just realized you guys were doing this.
Yes, in Prime. I type it in Prime.
Right now, I'm in
Gala, Zidi.
Before Gala, no.
Gala, Zidi, and Tuscal.
Here's what's going on. I'm in Moderna now.
In Prime, I'm in 500 people. And I would say you must reduce these rates probably on 2 days in a week. Yeah. Make it on I don't know, Sunday or Saturday, 1 day in a weekend and 1 day in a week. And the other days, these dungeons are closed.
There's a different issue though. The problem is there's no way to make money.
Another problem is another problem. You need 60k. You need 60k orbs for template.
Well, that's the thing. There's no way to get money outside of orbs.
People farm 600k orbs for bad times.
Yes. But the problem is you can't get any money. If you try soloing, you're not going to get money from salvage. And any class that is a good solo class is trash because the mobs have way too much HP.
Wait. It's very easy to make money on this server if you want to. All right?
I'm just talking about for the average player.
The average player, I'm an average player. All right? I love
You're a little bit above average.
No. I'm average. When it's about money, I don't make money, but you can farm XP items and sell them. And you'll make a ton of money.
You easily do 500 gold to one party in an hour. It's equal what you do.
In HIB, you make an animist and you farm a shitload of money.
Right, but if you don't want to make an animist, listen.
All right.
Rangers were one of the best farming classes on Phoenix.
Yes.
Because oranges and yellows could never get to them. The problem on this server is that my level 50 warrior has 1620 HP unbuffed. The average monster at 50 to 55 has over 2300 life.
But you make enough.
I'm just saying, this character, this warrior, best fighter on the server, arguably, cannot take 2 oranges at a time at 52 and cannot take more than 3 or 4 monsters in a chain.
Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting, but you have to choose your battle. All right. If you want to play it's like you want to play a solo character in an MMO. It's like you want to go to a steakhouse and order vegetarian food. It doesn't work that way. Make a second character. Adapt.
That's the thing. On Phoenix, I had an armsman. An armsman could take 20 to 30 mobs without ever having to rest because he could kill the stuff before it actually hit him.
Why don't you make a bone dancer? Why don't you make a spirit master?
I killed an AFK bone dancer. It took me 9 shots and he wasn't even level 50 and his minions were attacking mobs while he was AFK. It took me 9 shots to kill a bone dancer and he didn't even life tap.
Stop. I want to take advantage of Freeman being here and I want to propose things and listen to our experiences. We started the discussion. I've been playing about 9 days now on Atlas. And I just wanted to openly say what I like and what I don't like. That's all. And Pills, we talk a lot between each other, and we just wanted to share it with Freeman. So we have
That's
Freeman
good.
here. He might have to leave, and that's all we're discussing. My
Yeah,
biggest pro.
you guys have a much different outlook on like the raids than I do.
The biggest pro on Atlas is I love we said it before. I love the Raws. I love the old Raws. I thought I wouldn't like it. I love them. The open field fights in BGs are fucking awesome. They're a lot harder. The Mez is a fantastic weapon. Anyway, what else do we have to propose?
Polemo, I have one question. With your Turgis, you never play Turgis. Come on, that's bullshit. All Albion know Turgis. Please, please say to the staff, this is bullshit. But
No,
this
it's
is
not.
bullshit.
Turgis,
You cannot open the doors in 5 seconds. All doors in
Yes, you
5
can.
seconds.
They gave us the ability. I'm taking advantage of it.
Then you never take back one relic. I guarantee you. I sit all day.
No. All right.
Sleep.
Let's
I
laugh a little.
sleep
We're
on
gonna
the
laugh
relics.
a little.
I
We're gonna
sleep
laugh a little.
on the relics.
We're gonna.
When you come with 500 Turgis, I
When you
sleep on the relics.
I put drugs in your coffee when you sleep. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Say to the staff, stop this Turkish
No.
bullshit.
My Albion, I unfortunately in 8 days, I thought I will change their mind a lot easier, but I haven't. If I go with 20 Thurgists, you will lose relics in 2 minutes. All right.
Yes.
But they're not. I changed. I stopped Friar and I made Thurgist. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
changing.
you never play Turkish Polemo. Never.
Thurgist is
Now
fun.
you're Turkish. And you tell
Pills,
me I
Pills.
bug abuse my shrooms
Ah,
on your head and you play Turkish.
You know why I played Friar? Because he had ST. You think I liked Friar?
Yes, I know ST. I know.
What did I play? I played.
You must play Minister now. You can
My whole life was pack healer.
Yeah, I know.
I only played Friar because of ST.
Yes.
So
I understand it's difficult here.
But Albs, we're a special stupid because everybody should have been Thurgist. Everybody should have had a Thurgist by now.
Yeah, but this is not okay when you open doors without stopping to run. This is dark.
Yeah, but you have.
Dark.
You know what?
This
That's
is
the
not
beauty
dark.
of the game. You have this. I have that. They have that. That's the beauty of a game. It's never going to be perfect, and that's how it should be. It's
No.
not,
This is not should be. No. For me, not.
It has to be unfair for everybody, and we have to get over it and move forward and have fun. And hopefully, the mid BGs start waking up so we can have 3-way fights. But even if it doesn't, during prime time, we're only having like 2-3 fights. Usually we had 8 to 10 fights during Phoenix and Celeste.
I think the important thing is do the 3 Porter games. We can see 1-2 week, then you can do a vote here. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And I think the people will like it because it's bring absolutely more action.
This game is totally skillful. It's totally different than Phoenix because Mez is the biggest weapon in this game. And the sooner the casual players understand this, I want everybody else to speak their mind or type what you think.
Do kill tasks, mobs in each region swapping. This is another thing which must not only the conquest keeps, you must do for the conquest 2.0. You can do kill 10 mobs. They're in Midgard, they're in Albion, they're in Hibernia, like this. And then the people, the solos can do this, the small man can do this, the 8-man can do this, BGs probably.
What are you talking about?
People meet and fight and farm.
You have to they're trying to think about the solo community, the people that don't want to group, that can't group. So they're adding that in the equation.
Yeah, I mean, you need a task system with the keeps, and you need a task system with some PvE stuff for sure.
But they had that on Phoenix, remember? And everybody, all the stealthers would be ready there to gank everybody.
Yeah, but this is dark. What the stealthers should do when they not can gank. The other want the kill AP, the kill task AP, and the stealthers want to kill the people. This is normal.
They have 100 things to do here.
At the end, you must create the action. This must stand overall. You must create the action that you know you log in and today we have the big fight. Oh yeah, I'm happy. And in the evening you say, oh my god, we had 500 people crash. We crash left, right, everything.
Also, tasks killed Phoenix. Like especially on mid, all the mid, the German BG would do the tasks, the French BG on mid would do the tasks, the unicorns would do the unicorn BG on mid would do the tasks. They wouldn't unite with the open BG, and everybody chose to do that instead of having open big fights. Instead of having open big fights, not that open big fights is the must.
Yeah, right? But you have to try this to create action. At the moment, we have nothing. You can run 8 minutes to a main. This is at the moment what it is.
Please answer to the Freeman what he asked.
Please
answer him. Look at the Discord.
He says, so basically a task system with PvE content.
Yeah.
Or put all the city mobs, all the TG mobs inside BF and have it open for PvE and PvP content. And have it like a hellhole inside there.
Didn't they have the kill tasks on Celestius where you could just kill them and then go and get XP from them?
Yeah, but this was too static on Celestius. They're a bit swapping, but the small A they only go from spot to spot. That was too static. Yeah, Dopplos was too static.
Yeah, Doppels. That's correct.
On Celestius, in the first week, the GM was listening, and then he started to do what he think is the best, not we. And then he failed and failed and failed. And after then, I was.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not.
Yeah. I only say what happened. He decided what he think is the best, and that was all crap.
What do people? No.
Yeah, or you what I saw on live server, you can collect. There were presents on the floor like that in the battlegrounds, or do you remember?
Yeah.
There were you must collect presents. Probably you have a map, action map main, and the present drop on the floor in different positions, and you must collect them. And then you have the big hunting there.
Anybody else want to propose anything? We had a good one. Anybody? Thank you, Freeman, for joining, and everybody else. Everybody typing. I'm not voicing it. People are reading it. It's good.
Yeah, I definitely think the end game needs to be rebalanced.
We haven't even gone close to middle game now. End game is still.
I'm talking about just for like solo players. The mob HP, player. Just the mob HP scaling. Like, let me put it in perspective for you. My ranger from level 4 to 15 could one-shot yellows. Okay? Once I hit level 25, things got progressively tough. 3-4 shot stuff. By the time I got to level 45, you could no longer kill yellows before they get to you, which is ridiculous on an archer speccing full bow. And at level 50, it takes 7 to 9 shots with crits to kill an orange before it gets to you. That's ridiculous. It should be closer to 4 to 6 with crits. There's just way too much HP on the mobs. So if you try to solo on any class that isn't overpowered, such as the Animist, Theurgist, whatever, where you don't actually have to take damage, then you end up fighting every single yellow is a full buffed tank. And if it has evade, parry, block, it's even harder. So they need to probably drop the mob HP about 1,000. Because it should...
I keep bringing this up is that I feel like people fail to realize like what this patch set was in old Daok. Like, I mean, it was a bruiser to take out mobs on any archer class in OF. Original Daok. I mean, it wasn't easy to just sit there and just rapid fire down mobs, even OJ or even Yellow in OF.
Yeah,
original Daok.
That's true.
I mean,
That's
like
true.
you guys have got to understand, like this is the original patch set that was designed. This is what people have signed up for.
If that is the case, then they need to fix the salvaging and the drop rate because my level 50 archer took 20 mobs to get 2 items that salvage for 4 arcanium. So that isn't going to work. No way to really get money unless you can just blast through a bajillion mobs.
On which realm are you talking about now?
It doesn't matter what realm.
All right, let's say you're mid now because you're mid. Why don't you? I'm playing Moderna now. All right. I'm farming. I'm making a character in Midgard. I've been playing for 4 hours. I've made 3 platinum, and I've salvaged over, I don't know, a shitload. I've been giving it to a guildmate here and a friend, and they're salvaging it. We've probably made 5p so far, 6p.
Right. The problem is, in a group, you get an increased drop rate. Okay, and then when you're power leveling people,
a lot of money
I'm in a group now. I'm in a group.
But you're killing 100 something mobs every 20 minutes.
So what's stopping you from doing it?
Because I don't want to play that way.
So you want to do it the hard way again.
Problem. This is your problem.
But you want to do it your way. All right.
But I don't want to do it the most efficient way. Like I don't like AoE kite farming. I like actually fighting the mobs because I think it's more fun.
We're not talking about fighting. We have spirit masters. We're in a full group. It's a full group. It's not kiting. It's not a shaman soloing.
Okay, that's what I was thinking you were saying.
No. We're in a full group with spirit masters. It's a classic PL setup, but it's everybody's like 50 and they're trying to farm. Not 50 or almost 50. And they're just farming. They're farming or they're and everybody here is doing it for the salvage. That's what they're telling me. So
I mean, you would guys have made what, 15, 20 plat if you did that all day with actual salvage returns?
Easily. Not even in a full day, in 6 hours probably.
I think when they fix salvage, all the rest of the shit will fall into place because people will have an alternative way to make money and gear out their character outside of just doing BGs and epic dungeons and farming trash all day.
Still not going to make what these groups are making solo. There's no way.
Still, but you're able to make enough money to gear out your character at least. Like, I guess I could just spam for looking for group in Modern Grav all day, but that's boring as shit.
Well, you don't have to spam. You can just start a group. We started the group in 5 minutes, and we didn't know anybody here. Well, we know one guy. I brought one guy with me, and one more guy came, an Italian friend. But we found 3 spirit masters, 1 shaman, 1 pack healer, 1 tank.
Is the master of organization. Not everybody do this.
Well, not everybody has the time. Some people only have 15, 20 minutes. They just want to jump on, solo some shit, and log off, you know? And eventually make some money doing that.
Okay, and some people want to, understood, but, that 15 minutes, what do you want to do? You want to PvE, PvP, it goes on and on. It will never end the discussion.
Well, I'm just saying, there's got to be an alternative way to what we have right now. And I think fixing the salvage will fix a lot of that problem.
But probably you go here in the forum, open a ticket for that you say, I with my class, I need 9 hits for orange. Please check. It's too much. Open a ticket, and then you see what happens. I think this is the only thing what you can do there now when you say this mob is too hard.
Because across the boards.
I gave him information on that already.
I know that our ranger here in HIP, they do yellow mobs which drop the craft loot. which you need for the expensive Barrett, they do a chain, yellows. Chain. Non-stop. And they make a lot of money with that, because one from these loot is minimum 10 gold.
Yeah, you make more money in gold from the monster than you do salvage.
That also.
The best money was gala farming and sell the items in your house, because you can 100 gold, 300 gold, 1 platin. And altogether you make 1-2 platin per hour probably. Normal farming is 500 gold to 1 platin in HIP per hour.
Anything else we can add? Freeman, again, thank you for joining and listening to our craziness. Lenny, why aren't you talking, Lenny? Yesterday you were all talking.
Yeah, there's actually 3 devs in here.
Yeah, we have 3.
Yeah. And Hayes, there's more than 3. Trust me. All right. So here's the thing. I saw a video once of Hayes killing a yellow guy that he was sitting down in an XP group that they were killing like green mobs.
Oh yeah.
And he was happy killing them.
That was funny. That was the first time I tried to kill somebody with my ranger, and
it
happened
you're killing
to be.
XPers, eh? You piece of shit! You're killing
That's right. That's right. It was a realm point 1 L1 ranger. I was gonna get realm points however I could.
One guy sent it here. You killed me 1,600. I only killed you 1,100. That's true or what? 1,000.
Oh, you're talking about the grudge, eh? That's a crazy number.
The funny thing about that, Palemo, was I didn't get actually realm points for it because he was level 35.
Yes, he was 35, 36, yeah.
I know 1 year, over 1 year, you had the strong BG, a stronger BG than us, for sure.
Tails is talking about the Phoenix grudge announcement.
And now you cry, you are 8 days here and cry, you want reset the relics and want all 6 million. I give a present to you.
I cry because I have 2 new assholes. I've never lost so many times in Phoenix. Here in Atlas, I've lost so many times as I lost in 1 year in Phoenix.
Yeah. Probably, probably.
You having more numbers is one thing. I can.
Yeah, but this is only more numbers, blah blah. When I do /on, you have more numbers. You see?
Yeah, but not
306 Alps, 254 hips. What do you want from me? What do you want?
I want
what can I do?
You have
not to hide in a keep.
When we had this number,
stop hiding in keeps and come outside and fight.
When we had this number for Phoenix,
you
I only run.
Fight and you start hiding. Wait inside a keep for 30 minutes in DC. What kind of game is that? Get out of here. Shut up.
No, I was tired. It was late. I was tired and I said, come on, it's useless. Go. Polemo come. I said, Polemo come. And then the funny thing is I was behind the door and the door was 100% and boom, boom, doors open, Polemo in front of me. I said, what the fuck? Guys,
here's the funny thing.
This?
We're chasing Pills. We're chasing Pills, BG. And Pills is running inside a keep to save his ass. And I'm yelling in a BG discard, bolt the doors, bolt the doors. So we bolt the doors. The keep was just claimed. So it was like level 2 and it only needed 2 siege bolts. And I have 1 siege bolt. And as soon as Pills goes behind the door, we open the doors immediately. And there's Pills standing right in front of the door. And he gets messed, stunned, and he instantly died. Pills joined my Discord after screaming.
I said, guys, what was it? What was it? And they said Turgis. I said, what Turgis? How can a Turgis do that?
He died inside and was hard to
He didn't know what siege was, but I was
it was hard to rescue him because he was way inside, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, I like the old Roz. We have to summarize.
Yeah, but when you, I know you, Polemo, you do professional BG earlier or later here. When you professional this thing, everything is useless here because you only run and come and take and run away.
I want people to have fun, Pills. That's the whole thing. And you have fun too when we're outside playing. You guys
Where are my trumpets? Where are my trumpets?
Well,
I give you time. I give you time until Monday. Monday, and then I want my trumpets.
He's gonna give you your trumpets. He's gonna give you your trumpets.
Oh, the trumpets doesn't need anything. He's just
Xi'an, why are not the mids outside doing BGs? On the first days they were strong. On the first days they were everywhere. Where are they now?
I don't know.
Where are they? Why? And you know what? This server is totally should be mid dominated. If anybody disagrees that this server should be a melee server, and who else is better in melee than the mids? Like, because the mana is not enough to nuke the whole BG. There's no raw dumping. There's no endless mana. So the people that have the most tanks, the most melee, should win the fight, especially in open field. Okay.
Well, are you gonna play mid?
I'm. You know what? It's a long story. I logged in one day just to feel what's going on mid. I'm trying to understand, but I already know the answer anyway. But I'm a mid my whole life. No, what the game everywhere needs. Me and Pils have agreed on it 100 times. The game is a lot better for everybody when all three realms are fighting. When me and Pils are killing each other, and all of a sudden the mid BG comes from behind and fucks us over. Everybody just kills everybody. That's the best thing about this game, and it's not happening. Not that it's gonna happen in another server. It's not. It's the mentality.
If you're going to play mid, I'll let Odin know, and he's gonna love to play mid also.
That's not a solution, and it shouldn't be. Pills, say the answer. We're not here to save realms. We're here to have fun with everybody. We have to stick to one realm.
I know.
We're not here. We're not here. You know what? You need more people, and the people behind them have to encourage them and protect them.
After 20 years, you have a lot of professional players, but we not care about the professional players. We care about the new players.
The casual players.
We care about the casuals.
Oh, here's a good question. How do we bring more new players to this game?
And I can show you emails from people. They say thanks that I can play this game.
Just by going to DLC Live and inviting people.
How do we?
Sometimes I go over there and I tell them they don't even know this game exists.
How do you? Yeah, but how do you make? How would you make the 15, 20, 30-year-olds come and play this game now that they've never heard about it?
Easy.
How would you? How?
The best way is to get people that have communities like Co-Carnage.
Yeah, the streamers.
People with that level.
Like you.
Yes, the streamers.
Maykrel. There's like 2-3 streamers. I'm thinking of streaming also, but
I mean, there was a 500
you
player
get banned from Twitch, and one day
there was a 500 player influx from 26,000 extra eyes from the French community just to Uthgard, and Uthgard wasn't that great.
It's good job on you guys, Maykrel, all the streamers. I've been following Twitch the last 3-4 days now.
I tell you a funny story. One guy in Hibernia played with me 2 years ago, I think, and he said, "Pils, you do so nice BG each day. I want to say thank. Which steakhouse you have in your?" I say this steakhouse. Okay, and he sent me a big for 50 or 100 euro that I can go dinner there.
Yeah.
And 1 week later, I wonder, Corona coming, all steakhouse closed. And it was 6 months, and after that, the steakhouse was buried.
It was buried because of Corona.
Yeah, it was that. No money. Over. It was a big steakhouse.
Don't think you're getting that, Palemo.
No. So it's
okay.
That's
so
really
send Polemo some presents that he continue BG.
Oh boy.
The Albion people.
We have
okay.
But we need more new people. What's the average age? What's the average age to target? Also is a good option. Anyway.
When you want new people, we need our trumpets back. This is the most important thing.
You need your trumpets. And you have special trumpets. If it's Polemo attacking, it has a different noise. If it's
yes. What is the Albion? What is the Albion when they take a keep? Someone has this audio?
I cannot believe he's 90 years old and he wants these type of things. Oh my God, this Malaka.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You could make the sound file whatever you want. You don't have to have the horns.
Oh, you hear Pills? You can make your own noise. You can make your own. You know what? Atlas loves you so much. This is official now. They love you so much, Pills. They're going to make any kind of noise you want. Any trumpet noise you want.
Yeah.
I only want the normal Hibernia keep take or Albion keep take or Midgard keep take audio. That
No,
was
we're gonna make. All right, I want a special noise. When Hibernia is attacking Albion, please Freeman, I want to hear Malaka Pills is attacking. In trumpet noise. Malaka Pills is attacking. Malaka Pills. Something like that. Okay.
Red alert. I want a green alert and in Camelot, green alert. Everybody's like on Star Wars. Green, red. This is the best music. Ambiente music, dark.
Y'all are ridiculous.
This is the best music.
I come back 30 minutes ago and you guys make me look a lot. Pills, you have your trumpets. You are happy?
Yeah.
I have my what?
We talked 2 hours, and what did we gain? Hill's got his trumpets back. That's what we gained. For fuck's sakes, Hill's got his trumpets now. And now
anyway,
we attack because Hills will know we're attacking because he has his
yeah.
He has his trumpets.
And anyway, Polemo, you are right.
And another thing.
We need some new players, and
when you take when you take a keep, the PG leader must be announced.
The name of the BG leader.
Yeah, the name of the BG led by.
But take the
why?
Keep.
Why?
Yes.
Explain why.
Because you say all the time.
Because people want to.
When you because this is something that they see. This guy is doing BG. Polemono. Okay, Bahama Mama is coming, or he's coming, or he's coming. And when Pils is coming, he take all forces and come.
Do you understand what he's trying to say? If I'm a BG leader, if you're an experienced BG leader and you see that Pills is coming, you know what he's going to go after. If you see that it's some other guy, let's say, I'm not going to say names.
I continue crafting.
Yeah, you can do it. But if you see people, if you see a certain type of BG leader attacking, you know what kind of attack he's going to do or what he's aiming for. You know, you just know. That's why he's mentioning.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if this is a quality of life thing that the dev team can do. I know you guys are listening. For battle groups, is it possible to pin a message in the chat so as it scrolls up, that message never goes away? That way you can post discords, loot rules, whatever the people want to actually stick to the top of the chat.
Yeah, so we don't have to spam constantly Discord channel and so on. You mean that?
Yes. Quality of life feature just for the BGs.
I would like to add something here now.
Could you have that as a BG tab in the social window?
That'd be smart too.
Yeah. Why don't we? Can I ask something? Why don't we see when the mids? Let's say I'm an Alp. When the mids and hibs are killing each other? Why don't we see the death spam? So we know where the fight is.
Yeah. We need death spam all 3 realms. This is very important and very interesting for all people. We need death spam all 3 realms to find the action.
Yeah, like when the mids and hibs are killing each other.
Yes, we don't find the action.
See the death spam.
Yes, this is a good point.
Yes.
Because I saw the mid BG running one day. It was a big BG, and then we knew the hib BG was somewhere, and someone told us the mid BGs has disappeared. And I go, where'd they go? They died. So it's good to know if we know they died or where the fight is going on. It's really good to know so we can add on a fight. And the enemy BG leaders or the small mans or the 8-mans could take advantage of it, either avoiding the BG fights or entering the BG fight.
Adding. So we have 3-way fights.
Well, to have 3-way fights, we said we need active no lifers. You need active people that
active BG leader prime time from mid.
Not prime time, anytime.
Anytime.
But here's the thing: even if you have a BG, even if you have a BG, it's not a problem, but I'll say quote unquote it's a problem. Everybody's making 5 to 10 characters now on each realm because there's a lot of PL going on, especially in Alp. There's a beach going on. Everybody's making 10 different characters. In one day you make one character on beach. In Moderna here in mid, there's like 3, 4 full groups PL in here. So easily you make another you make characters on mid very, very easily. And thus you want to do city and all that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that you want to template all 10 characters, but then you're in a BG RVR Discord. This Discord is for RVR. We're mostly RVR BG, all right? A certain type of RVR. All right, casual BG RVR. This is the type of Discord. So we're gonna discuss about that. Forgive me if it's not everything we're gonna cover from every aspect of the game. So everybody's not gonna. There's a city raid yesterday. 180 albs went, and after the city raid finished, I say BG RVR.
Yeah,
45 people joined.
Yeah, 45 people. Yeah,
45.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's a problem, but the devs, it's difficult for them. What they want everybody to be happy. I understand that, and I'm not telling them what to do, but maybe the second character they make or the third character they make is going to be a lot harder XP. I don't know. So they don't make like 50 characters.
Can I tell that I played Midgard on Celestius and I play Midgard here on Atlas, and I can tell that in mid it's really hard to have a battle group. Also, when I have 18 people in my battle groups in prime time, with me there are 40 people. The other run around in 8 men and don't follow BG, don't stick BG. They add the BG fight when the BG fight is already on. But if we impact with 40 against 80 Alps or 100 hips, BG is disrupted, and so all the 8 men that comes after will be killed easily by the enemy BG. This is the problem on mid. You can't persuade these people to stick the BG. I am trying, I'm working on that, and I have some success and some not success, depending on the evening. Anyway, I play mid. I can lead BG mid in the afternoon, EU afternoon, and some day in the Europe prime time.
You're talking about people,
Gilboom, a bit is your problem, your playtime. You play 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock on Phoenix with big population. You can do BG, it's working. But the server with low population,
we have devs here. We have devs here. Listen, we're not talking about people. We should not be talking about people. We're only talking about the game.
About his problem he just told. That he has a problem from the BG and everything, but it's a bit the playtime.
But yes, this is true, Pilz. In the afternoon, Europe afternoon, you can do BG if you have some good numbers, and I try to do that.
Yes,
also
and
here in
Midgard is
Atlas.
really they not come, and this is the old problem of Midgard. They not come.
This is the problem of Midgard. You are right, Pilz. You are right, Pilz. So I am working to persuade the people to join BG. I have already some guild asking to me to do BG. Also, when
Guys, talk about that later. We're not here to talk about that. All right, we're not saying me, you, him, that. We're talking about how. We're having a good time in all this.
It's only to explain the mid situation.
No, you can't.
Only that.
We can talk about mid situation in 2 minutes. It's very simple mid situation. We're not going to talk about it. It could whatever happens, it could be changed. It needs patience. But how do we make
I have a proposal
bombard the devs with ideas now? Not about us. We're not talking about people. You can laugh a little about people, but we're going to talk about. You know what? Every day we've been in Phoenix. We never had a chance like this to talk with devs. They never came to open chat or something like that.
Yes, that's why I love devs here.
So
they are really player oriented.
Well, everybody has their opinion.
Okay,
and
I want to tell one thing about new player. Like as discussed before, I see the French streamer on Utgard.
Yeah, 400 people.
Really many people on Utgard. And when he play there, some people come back to Utgard to play against. So if we can have one streamer with some renown that make a run on Atlas.
There's 6 streamers now. There's 6 streamers now. If you look on Dauk, there's 6 streamers now.
Yeah, we need.
You're not streaming, right?
No,
I'm not streaming currently.
This is the most important thing.
1, 2, 3,
we
4,
don't
5, 6.
need.
There's 6 streamers, bro.
Yeah,
that's not the point.
You know why you wipe
they
all
are
the
all
time.
Olemo. They are all Dauk streamer. We need a streamer that is not Dauk addicted, like this French man. This French man is not Dauk addicted. He's stream Dauk for 1 week and stop.
Yeah, he's a variety streamer.
If we can get a streamer that is not only Dauk streamer, we can make this game known by other people, and we can get this game known for the old players that don't follow the charts. So we can gain new people. It's my opinion. Okay.
You need someone that has like millions of followers.
Maybe some French man that play Dauk can ask to this French streamer to come also on Atlas.
Bro, you want to keep it simple. You want my you know what's 100% going to work? If you have every night consistently big fights.
Yes.
You will attract. They will find out that there's, you know what, in Atlas or whatever server you want to call it, there is big fights, and slowly it will pick up. But if there's no big fights, there's no little fights. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So think big. We have to have the casual players engaged. We have to have the fights, because you're not going to tell people, hey, what's the number one thing you're going to tell people to come and join a game? Is it to go and kill mobs and get a template and go TG? Is that the first thing you're going to tell them? What's the first thing you're going to tell them to come and play this game? Or the top 2 reasons, or the top 3 reasons to play this game? What's the top 3 reasons to make new people to come and play this game?
Bring me Polemo's hat.
Bring what?
Bring me Polemo's hat, I tell everybody.
Having epic fight around in the open Freeman, and around kids.
Freeman, now that we're joking,
you have to show catapults. You have to show rams.
No.
You have to show all the arsenal.
I have to ask from Freeman one special thing. If I kill pills 100 times in open field, I want a trumpet to drop on the ground, and I wanted me to pick it up, and and I put it inside a relic keep.
You know, it's an interesting idea.
What? If you kill pills 1,000 times, you have wings. Okay.
If you could kill a player that has certain renown, either the top players on the server, or top BG leaders or whatever, if you kill that person, they drop an ear similar to like Diablo 2, and then you can turn that into a NPC for some reward. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, we used to talk about that. We have a whole forum post about, let's say you kill 1,000 dwarfs, or you kill BG leaders, or you kill enemy players, or you do this. It's beautiful, but you need activity for that. And to have activity, you need consistency, and you need people first of all. All right.
Yes. Yes.
You saw Polemo when I type it?
No, what?
See.
Technically, that's possible, Hayes. See, Freeman's.
I know it's possible. That's
we got Polemo trophy.
If I kill Pilz 1,000 times, I want the little Pilz pet.
Yeah, I know what is my trophy is a big mushroom in Polemo house.
That's a big mushroom.
A big mushroom.
I want an Albion, a house, a mushroom house.
A mushroom.
Pilz's head is on the top.
You know,
I'm your slave. I'm your slave, Freeman, for 1 year after.
That would be hilarious if you could take trophies of other people's heads and put them in your house.
My fucking God, that's harassment right there. That's fucking harassment.
Just walk down and see all the trophies of Pill's heads.
God, that's harassment. That's the cry for after.
That's amazing. I definitely have one of Polemo.
Oh, God. Don't worry. If you play enough, you will. You'll have like 100 of them. But
Okay.
Oh, Pornos, Lord Pornos, right there.
Do you have anything else? No, eh?
No,
we
what?
Are discussing, okay. 2 hours. Now we'll go to it and take the relic.
This is what people sent me here, Polemo. Yeah, Polemo. This is what.
Pornos is going to get the relic today from you. Get ready.
Yeah, Polemo. This is what happened.
What?
Could I ask?
This is what happened. Hibernia without Pill's power.
No, you think? Look at the fungus among us.
Could you have something like red zones, like where for certain times in the frontiers area, all of a sudden you have like a red zone where you go in, you get higher RPs than normal if you're fighting, and that would congregate people into different areas.
Well, part of that's going to be fixed with Conquest 2.
Rotating zone bonus. So you can shift the people from email.
Yes.
You have 15% RPs bonus.
Yeah, you need to switch 1 hour main, 1 hour Odins, 1 hour Odins, 1 hour main, and 1 hour Albion Frontier.
Yeah, but not only the top zones. I want to rotate this bonus also
when you do the
Pennine, Yggdra, Forest Yggdra, so you can attract people there.
So then better you use the center zone.
I was talking more of a hot zone. Say all of a sudden for an hour, AMG is now a hot zone, so that you get a certain extra RPs if you fight around that area, or like MMG is now a hot zone.
They used to do that on Phoenix. It didn't work.
Okay.
Like it or not, everybody wants to go to E-Main because the grass is greener. Albion, the mountains, it's just too difficult. You know, it pisses.
I'm putting my suggestions forward for Lemo.
Yeah, I know.
It's not.
It's a hot zone, but they did it on Phoenix. Remember when they were making zones with extra RPs?
Polemo, it's only a matter of habitude, because last days I play many times, many evenings in Albion Frontier, Pennine and Hadrian, and we attract some fight there, and it's really fun, more fun than playing in main, in my opinion. If more VG leaders consistently go to Adrian or to Odin's or so on, Pennine and so on, you attract more fight and drain people from email. I have a very good fight in Pennine. Penin. Okay.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Put a relic. If Hibs have 6 relics, put 1 relic in Bled. If Hibs own Bled, I don't know. Watch how the fights are going to happen in Bled for the next 6 hours.
At the moment,
watch how the fights are going to happen.
Yeah, at the moment the problem is that all the relics are
put the relic in
Colliery and in Gorge.
Put the relic in Scath. Put 1 relic in Eileen, and I don't know. This is thinking out loud now. It's not something thought of.
Yeah, but relics should be something special. This is
yeah, they have to be special.
But you are here 1 week. Stay 1 or 2 weeks longer. Think a bit, and I think there will be a way to take out the relics. This is not the problem.
If I drug you and you fall asleep for 6 hours,
what do you think? How fast I take back your relic when you take it? I need 6 months.
6 minutes you need, Malaka. You need 6 minutes. You have 80 Malakas waiting for you to log in, and you'd say PGRVR, and 80 Hibs are already APK ready to leave. Are you kidding me? It's like as soon as you character create
Hibernia,
no. Shut up, Malaka.
/on says something else. 295 Alps, 263 Hibs. You have all the time.
Yeah.
You have 20% more all the time, and you cry. I not understand.
Yeah, but you have the best people for
Polemo has better. Polemo from the center. Polemo has a really strong center in the PG.
Pills. I played 20 years in Hibernia. I know very well.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, for sure.
So you have 30 animists in Lamfota or in Dagda, and you can take. This
Animist is not the problem. The problem is the 30 bombs you have. The people.
Animist is a great problem because you have 20 mushroom on every window.
15 mushrooms only. 15.
I sent to you a pic. I was defending Cream against Tips, and we have a lot of mushroom on all windows. We can look outside because we don't see
why
nothing.
you not contact a GM and say why the mushroom can be dropped? Too many mushroom can be dropped on the top, and then they gonna put it away, or only the main shroom. For me, only the main shroom you can drop on the top. The rest only on the base. This is normal rule, but they not fixed it here until now. But I think soon they will fix it.
I addressed this problem to the devs, so this is really a problem. You can play in keeps when they are more than 4 or 5 enemies, because all around there are mushroom on stairs. On windows,
I said
everywhere.
this 5 times that this is bullshit.
Wait.
I say this.
We're forgetting. Wait. The Freeman's here. More devs are here. Keep it precious.
Can I make a
Let
suggestion?
me finish, Steve. Wait. If the mids are not attacking the relic keeps, if Albs and mids are not together attacking relics, Hibs cannot defend both relics. So
yes,
from the moment there's no active third BG, it's impossible to get the relic. It's really hard because they can focus on one defense only. It's impossible to defend 2 relics, two relic
impossible. Keeps. It's impossible. When 80 people attack there, 80 people attack there, you must split up. You can't split up here. It's lost. It's not so problem.
What are we talking about? Keep the quality in the conversation. So there's no active third BG. It's really hard now. It will work out with patience, with time, or it dies out. But we have to spread out the relics. 3 relics in 1 keep is easy for them to defend. It has to be difficult for them to control 3 relics at 3 different places. Imagine in 6 different places.
I agree. Need to spread the relics.
But when you have 1 or 2 relic, Polemo, we still have the same problems that we fight to less in prime time. We still have the same problem then. Only you have 2 relics.
From the start, that maybe Freeman said they're gonna think about it. They're gonna talk about it. Maybe not an instant. I propose not an instant port, but maybe if you control 4 keeps, if you control all of Briefine, maybe you are entitled to a portal keep. And if I take one of your 4 keeps as a strategic attack, I break your port, and you don't have port after. I know for sure you're going to come and attack that keep to get the port back. And the mids will know that Albs are defending that keep, and they'll take another keep to break your balls to take the port, or they come and ask jam you when you come and attack that keep. RPs can be made so much more ways. Fights can be made. In theory, I also agree, you need some type of port. But you know what? Hibs are only asking for it because, like it or not, all the fights are happening in Hibernia. All right, they're not happening. They're not happening in Odin's, unfortunately, and they're certainly not happening. They're not happening in Penin because in Albion it's the worst. The mountains there is just the worst. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. But unfortunately, everybody likes it. It's 20 years like that. It's not going to change now. Maybe all the devs always think about it.
But they on Phoenix they had a solution for that. They implemented 5 flags in the zones, and then all people went there. They went away from a main.
No, here
the flag drain people from BG. The flags.
No, flags was task. It fucked it up. It wasn't BG. It wasn't BG. Here it's good. You know why? Because here the good thing about Conquest is on 3 realms. Here's the bad thing. Here's the good thing. The good thing it's on 3 realms. I want to go Conquest. I could go to Mid. I could go to Alp. I could go to Hib. In Phoenix, it was just one place only. So it's a lot better here now. And all the future shards are going to work on that. Here's the bad thing about it. A bad quote-unquote, Freeman. There's a downtime of 45 minutes, I think, from one conquest to the other. Maybe take it to 15 minutes. Is it 30 minutes or 45? But 45. It should drop maybe to 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. You know,
they're working on Conquest 2.0, which is going to make a single focus point on a single keep.
So I have 200,000 FP, and the top guys have 1 million to 2 million FP. Find the mistake for yourself that you say slow leveling. Here's no slow leveling. It's bullshit. In 1 month they are real rank 10. And we are real rank 3 with the PGs. It's only unfair. This is not. This is the only thing you can say is unfair RP here.
Well, they have incentives for solo.
The 8-man's rush with the RP and the BGs. You must make BG care about everybody. Form groups, take all together. Everybody is so much work. For 1K per hour, 700 FP per hour, Pornos yesterday, so much work. No. This is
it's a bit unfair. It is unfair. Pornos, like someone has taken initiative to gather 40, 50, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 people.
Yes, and he took for keep and he make a plan. He sent it to then he wipe it on the relic and over.
Yeah, and
on the relic, he made for attacking. Normally, you must get you attack at the relic. Okay, was not so okay. You get 500 FPs for trying. Nothing. He get nothing. Only blasted away. But even I did 49 kills on this rush. I with my group, 49 kills, 800 FPs. Come on, this is a big minus calculator for the PGs. It's only nerf. And don't say you only hit for 5 damage. You hit for 6 damage. Bullshit. It's not true.
No, I don't think that Pills.
You run with 1K per hour. You not think it's no problem. But you see, the stats top tell me something else.
Let's talk, Pills.
I can believe that. I can believe you. When I not see stats top, I can believe you. But when I see stats top, I can't believe you. Because they all run with 10K, 5 to 10K per hour, the 8-man players. And this is not possible with BGs. Not nothing. 3K when we have Polemo 2-3 fight, big fight with Conquest is 3K per hour. Maximum.
I can tell to you a thing. So I don't want to raise the RPs taken in BG. I want to lower the RPs
but you not lower the 8-man
in 8-man. You lower the RPs taken in 8-man.
No, don't. That's not a solution. You're punishing them.
No, I punish nothing.
The problem is when the 8-man players are ranked 10, they wreck the BGs. They wreck the BGs.
All right, here's the problem again. I come from Alp. I go to E-main. I go take Crim. After Crim, I go to Enget or DDB, let's say. I go to DDB. Yeah. During that time, about 15, 20 minutes have passed. If you're a mid, it takes longer because they don't have Siege Bolt, all right? So let's move on.
Yes.
So in 15, 20 minutes, I've taken 2 keeps. I'm already way south in Penin. I'm way south in Briefine. During that 20, 30 minutes, 10, 15, 20 players have logged in. What do? Don't tell me they're going to start making a group together. They die. They die 4 or 5 times until they reach us. Or I have to run back north and pick them up. So because I want them to have fun too, right? So either I give a shit or I don't give a shit about people. We're here because we give a shit about people. All right? We're not here about RPs. We're here to have fun all together. And when I die, I give fun to other people. So it's a win-win. You can't win all the fights, pills, asshole. All right? But anyway. It's what? How are these people going to reach us? Either, and let's say I want to go for Relic, but do I have to go north to pick up the people and then go back south again? I lose another 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. And you lose, and probably you lose also a keep.
So fuck the relics, fuck the keeps, but I lose time picking up people all the time.
Yeah. You get no APs.
But that's how it was all the time. I don't know, maybe implement a teleport. Maybe implement an enemy teleport. If we control, I don't know if it's possible. But
no, we need more APs. But the problem is when you do nothing, when you say no, everything is fine. The day will come, Eden better come, people go, Eden open, everybody go. This is a problem because you not listen what I said in the beginning with the honor system from us since 20,000 years. You not fulfill this.
Why are you thinking
why people do servers when they not know how everything is working? I not get it. Then not do this when you not have no clue. This is a problem. When you can do a server, but when you do a server, you must really fulfill something with that, and not make everybody angry.
Yeah, but
I get sent from people. It's boring here, and what can we do? Yes.
I think the first goal is the people have fun together, like Polemo tell before. This is the goal. If the people have fun and can play together, and all things go smooth, the RPs are important, but not the most important thing. The most important thing for me is having people fun. And if you have good fights and a good raid on Relic and so, you have people happy. I get some keep in Albion. We have some good fight, and people was really happy also if we don't make great RPs.
I tell you what happened. When I have a kill participation from 49 kills, 800 AP, I go to Eden. There's no other way, because this is bullshit. When I see Flum Group, they make 300 RP each kill from a kill, from a player. 300, constantly 300.
Yeah, this is why I tell the problem is
cannot kill 49 people and only make 800 RP. This is something wrong. And don't tell me you only hit for 5 damage.
Sorry, but
No.
if you're only gonna think about RPs, you should be replaced.
No, this is unfair. This is when you let people play with a stomach and bad feeling in a stomach that you get that the server handle the BG people, the casuals, so unfair that they are only here getting farm from high air groups. All people stop and leave. Think about that. I go now. I think.
Thanks for the meeting. That was a lot of fun.
You must think about that.
Yeah, I think we give Fremont a lot of things.
I typed that. I typed
a
that.
lot of things to think
Wait
about.
a
lot of things to think about. I would
Yesterday,
love. I would love
killed
someone
49
summarize
people with
the big point.
my group. Participate all was 800 RP.
Okay, Polemo, you want to summarize the big points for this
There is a
discussion?
mistake. Yesterday, I killed 49 people with my group. Participate all was 800 RP on Pornos really wipe.
Okay, we can summarize. Polemo, you want?
Wait, I'm back. What?
You can. I think we give Fremont a lot of things to think about. So
250.
I believe we need to summarize a bit the big points.
PG people at
we
the
are
moment
discussing
1k to 2k
pills, right?
hour,
Without
max
spelling.
3k and prime with huge battles. 8-man run.
I think there is
to
some
12k.
I think there is some big point to think is to spread relics and don't let all the relics in the same keep. Having a port if you get
come on, more
or four.
efficient.
Why is 4 rams 1.2p? It's 100 gold each ram. The heavy ram.
Yeah, and I think one thing. For me, the rams are too heavy because I am an
they're gonna
Elan.
change it.
I can port one. I can bear one ram only.
They will change it. Don't worry.
They said they're gonna tether it.
I not only think about a piece, but I cannot play a game where I get with my BG people no piece and the 8 men get their piece. Then I not do BGs. I wait only now in the relic keeps, and and then I do BG when they come to the relic, and then I wipe the people. It's the best user time, but it's bullshit. We must. You all not understand.
We understand.
It's crazy.
We
No,
understand.
it's
we
crazy.
understand.
That
we
you
understand.
kill
You tell us
with your reduces. Why you think about reduces to kill and minimize all the action? You minimize that in short time to 0.
No.
100%. I guarantee you. In 3 months here is 0.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, I said the same to Celestials. They say, no pills, Celestials. After 3 months, 0.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people 10L, 11L, and so the game dies. When you have too much people 10L or 11L, the game dies because that people have no motivation to play again. This is the problem. If you give too much RPs, you have
but here in 3 months the people
first
are 10L too.
10L, second tune 10L.
But next month the first people here are 10. Next month the 10 people here are 10L.
Yeah.
What is your what you say? You have an excuse? Only. There are
Only
a lot of people high AR.
Anything else we want to add? Anyway, what we wanted to say, we already mostly make Rams tradable. Yeah, we can't trade Rams, but anyway, you can. It's a problem. We can't trade Rams, but
Yes, it's a problem too.
That's a problem.
But at the end, I would say at the end, these problems are a lot.
Can I ask a question? Can you target the top side of a roof somehow, the door of a top, and AOE dot the door, and it does damage anybody behind the door?
Yes, it does. It works. My mentalist can target a door and AOE the person behind it.
That's how Trixie is hitting us all the time. Anyway.
This can be, in my opinion.
The hips are dotting the doors all the time. Boo, 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 boo. Plus the shrooms.
And this can't be. This can be. Put the shrooms on the windows and dotting the doors. This can be.
Shrooms in the windows, man. The F5 target inside my underwear, Malaga. They can aim anywhere they want. Pills. It's the best.
Come on, you do Turgis. Shut up.
Shut up, Malaga.
You never play Turgis. I know Polemo never do Turgis. Now do Turgis. And you tell me I'm bug abuser. Come on. You created Toon to bug abuse. Come on.
Why am I bug abusing? I would get banned if I bug abused.
Yeah, it's possible with that, but it should not be possible to open doors like nothing. For me, it's makes no sense.
Well, we don't have Twiff like you and.
The biggest issue with Theurgis is there's no cap.
I understand. The Albion BG is always inside a keep. Okay, listen, I understand.
You should be happy because Albions are stupid. Only 5 Thurgists have Siege Bolt. Only 5. It should have been 50,
but soon we have 30 with Siege Bolt, and then you take all relics and stop crying.
No, it's not matter to take relics. I don't matter too much about the relics. I concern about people have fun, and in some situation people can't have fun. This is the problem. When you are defending a keep, you can't defend because you have a dot, you have mushrooms, you have a lot of problems, and some circumstances people can't play as they want because a caster can't bear a ram or can't trade a ram, and so on. This is the first problem. The second problem is the RPs you gain, but not too much because otherwise the game dies quickly. The big points this discussion was having a port with the keeps like Polemo told, and spread the relics in the first of all big situation for all realms, all realms. Okay, not for mid or for Alb or for Ib. For all realms the same. These points are for all realms the same.
The best part, the 8-mans are taking advantage 2 ways the game now. If Albs are attacking the Hib relic, I can't stun. Anyway, if Albs are attacking the Hib relic, the mid BG, the mid groups will fight either kill enemy defending Hibs going to the relic keep, or kill enemy that are running all the way the hell from. What I'm trying to say is that everybody could take advantage of it. The people that are creating these advantages are the casual BG players, and they're the ones that are not gaining anything out of it. They're creating everything. They're creating the RPs for everybody else except for themselves.
Yes.
Therefore, what Pills is saying is totally true. It's unfair. It's not like the 8-mans are killing. They're killing other 8-mans because
you know what the problem is on the beta. I was real rank on the beta. I was real rank 5, and then Clyde decided to nerf everything maximum what is with the PG. But this is altogether. This is a mistake. For sure, the server can't handle 2,000 people in the beginning, and we lost 500 people here because the server was not working. They are gone. and they're not really come back. Okay, but now we have the 1,400 people, and these people you must care about. And when these people have fun, they contact the people who stop it and say the server is running now well. Try to come back, or you can test. Some come back.
You're in the middle of August too. This is like the most dead season of the year for Dayoc shards. Usually on Phoenix, it was totally dead during the summer.
Yeah.
Except for Pels. In the summertime in August, he will take everything green. All 3 maps were green. Everything. All relics, everything green.
Come on.
Shut up. But now it's good for Atlas. They have people here. They have 800, 900. Don't say, people are saying, I only said it because people are saying the population is dropping. It's only dropping because it's summertime. Not because
it's
of the
very
server.
hot and it's summer. For this 1,000 people is a good population.
I joined.
Of course.
I joined this server after I heard that there's stability, which was about 8 days ago, 9 days ago. I'm still feeling the game. I'm enjoying it as I always enjoyed it. It has its pros and cons. I didn't expect. My biggest surprise was I didn't expect old Roz to satisfy me so much.
Old Ras is the best. I told you, mate. I told you.
Except for Battle Yell.
No, the best is when we have a mid PG and a high PG and a hip PG.
I try. I
best.
try, Pills. I try. I can only try.
What did you say, Hayes?
Yeah.
Battle Yell, the AoE taunt, costs 24 realm points to get for a 15-minute cooldown.
You know what, my love? Everything has a sacrifice.
That's quite the sacrifice.
It is, but it's worth it. But it's worth it. And when you get it, your balls are a lot bigger.
Well, I mean, if I pop that thing with a 15-minute cooldown, it better taunt. It better taunt stuff until I die.
Yeah, well, if you taunt, it serves its purpose for sure.
Pop it on dragon and just stay alive.
Oh yeah, but that's PvE, right?
Yeah, it's PvE.
I know, but if it satisfies you, it's worth it, and it's very efficient too. But it's about PvE, of course. But you know my feelings about PvE, especially city raids. You know my feelings, but we cover. Is there anything else we could cover? Why are all the mids? I've been playing mid for like 6 hours. All they do is talk about left axe and Ligma. Why do mids are infatuated with Ligma and left axe? Why? What's going on here?
I think the left axe nerf hit people particularly hard because they lost the relics at the same time the nerf hit, so they feel like it was a 60% damage reduction when it wasn't.
It wasn't a nerf though; it was a fix.
Yeah, it was overtuned for sure. Because I made the remarks of playing a berserker. I was one-shotting oranges until 20.
Yeah, but with left axe undertuned, many zerks don't find groups because all people prefer savage since they can hit 4 times and crit a lot. So for me, left axe don't be overtuned because otherwise all zerks stay out of all groups.
Is it possible to spawn? We talked about this earlier about the city mobs and all the epic dungeon mobs. Is it possible to have? Is it maybe put mobs inside DF like high end mobs at the end? Maybe even instead of city and all that. Maybe I'm just thinking out loud. But even if you don't remove city, let's say, or TG, maybe add a couple of high-end mobs somewhere, not like Legion, somewhere where when it happens, all 3 realms can be engaged and open BGs so they can go kill it. And that will cause other BGs to kill each other and create both PvE and PvP. I'm just thinking out loud. But Realm Pride has to be, for this game to, if it's about Realm Pride, it's a step forward. Otherwise, I don't know.
Okay, Polemo, I must level some guildies now.
Don't level. I'm gonna come and kill you today. We're gonna start BG. I'm gonna kick your ass today.
Yeah, come to the relic. I wait on.
No, they're gonna reset the relics now. They're gonna reset the relics.
Yeah, this is your wish. This is your wish.
They're gonna reset the relics.
Okay, guys, I have to leave too. I
Yeah,
go
we're
eat,
gonna start.
so I prepare for the evening mid BG.
Thanks all.
The mid BG.
Okay, I try.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Thank you a lot to all. Thank you, Fremont. Thanks, really.
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you, Freeman, for joining.
Say thanks
And
to
everybody.
Navigator.
Did you guys talk about PBT?
What?
Have a nice day, guys. All.
Bubble.
What about it?
Well, I don't know if it's broken on the server or not, but I see a lot of people complaining about Bubble.
Well, there's a lot of monsters that actually have a chance to penetrate the bubble, such as skeletons, demons, most raid bosses, and stuff like that.
Like
RVR.
Hero's unviable right now because their weapon swing is too slow. That all they do is hit bubbles only. And I saw someone was talking about one of the Midgard streamers. They were getting onto their their Wind Master because he didn't know how to bubble exploit. Do you guys know like that's the thing that people are exploiting bubble? Like in RVR fights.
I've never heard about it.
Or cheesing it.
You have to ask those end game players. They'll know, but they won't admit to it probably.
I mostly run I run a lot of AV8s, and like I see a lot of AV8 players, especially the tank players.
Okay, bye.
They complain about PBT a lot. But I mean, this is Ultra Frontiers. Maybe this is how it used to be. But yeah, I see sometimes, man, people complain. The people will argue with their like their warden or their rune master because he doesn't know how to bubble exploit.
Basically, they run PBT and then cast the group wide.
Group bubble.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so your guildies, you guys run 8-man. Didn't they used to complain about that too?
I don't know. I'm not on enough to really do at 8-mans. I usually run BG.
Okay. I remember hearing Migo like going off about how bubble was so gay.
Maybe.
But no, it might just be the way the game's supposed to be.
I mean, it's true. If you have a super slow weapon, then you're gonna hit bubbles all day, unless everybody's attacking the same target. That's just how it was. Was like every 5 seconds you get a bubble. Depending on your cast speed, you can group the bubble 2 or 3 times every 5 seconds. The only counterplay would be like this character can't, have this effect more than once every 5 seconds or something. That would be the only counterplay to that. Like a miniature nerf to it. If you were bubbled, then maybe you get like a 5-second debuff that you can't be bubbled again. 4-second debuff or whatever the pulse is. Nope, I don't usually pull out my two-handed weapon, so I can't really say I have experience with that. I guess we could do some testing where someone could have a rune master in their group, and they just let somebody else swing on them. Requires 3 people. Shouldn't be hard to set up.
Anyway, as you see, the devs get more. They engage more with the community concerning Daok compared to the past.
We need to do this monthly.
I remember when we first did it. It was supposed to happen. Like I told you, it's gonna help It's gonna help bring out things, and it will give birth to other ideas too and other things. But the streamers have to be helped also.
I mean, we've been making our own little podcast type situation where we interview whoever wants to come.
I hear all of them. If you're not you guys are American mostly, and you do different time hours, but
yeah, nobody over in the EU has taken the initiative yet.
I downloaded it yesterday for the first time, and I thought maybe that will help, but I was told that you need a lot of you gotta. How do you stream? Anyway, you gotta tell me another time. We're not gonna take up time now, but if you're with the BGs and you create content with the BG fights and all that, that's what I think. That's one aspect that people want to see and help them decide to give it a try.
Yeah, I don't know if running a delay would really matter on Dark Age of Camelot, since keep takes usually take 5-10 minutes depending on the level of the keep.
Well, it depends on what realm you are. It depends on what realm you are. Because on Alb, it's not.
Worse is when someone's streaming like all the BG intel. When every Heaven watching stream knows that Polemos is going to hit Grim Pain next.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if people stream snipe or if people cross roam. They're going to find ways to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but streaming, the cheating streaming, watching from other streams where I am and all that's giving them an advantage.
Yeah, but you're going to know where they are, whether it's a 5 minute, 2 minute, doesn't really matter.
No, if there's a delay, no, but streaming with you have to stream with a delay.
I mean, even if you stream with a delay, you're still going to know where they're at.
Where they stand at APK, so I can tell if Polemos is nearby or not.
Well, the best thing another good thing is we're not getting bombed now.
That's good.
What? You mean like tower bombed?
Not tower or open field, stun, twiff, ST, and
yeah, because not everybody has it.
It's not. They can't have it either, and they can't empty raws like that on you.
Yep.
They can't empty so much burst damage in 3 seconds.
I straight up told the Eden lead developer that the Bone Dancer has to change on New Frontiers. It cannot stay the way it was.
Why? Because of the tool.
Because it has Twiff and Negative Maelstrom that can wipe 100+ people.
Well, why? It's only the Bone Dancer that can do that.
It's only the Bone Dancer that can do it. So you're going to hit Realm Rank 8. You're going to spec 30, 5 points in each of those.
Solo. He can't. He needs help. He needs a stunner. He needs his healer. He needs his speed. He needs sus. He needs the whole group.
No, if he just sits in a tower and then people bust down the front door, you just drop it on the bottom level. They were doing this on Phoenix. They would kill 50+ people at a time.
I've been a victim of it like more than anybody else.
I know. I was there with you. But you'd see, 80 people die to that shit, and you're just like...
Well, not 80, but if people run upstairs, then let nature take care of it. You can't fix stupid, all right? If you're running upstairs when we're waiting for bombs, now there's no bombs. The old Roz it's just fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I like the old Rogs.
The fight, I seriously, the fights are a lot better now. Like,
CC matters.
CC, respect CC now. Ella, remove the fucking AoE from your Q bar. Remove the AoE from your Q bar now. Start assisting. People now on Alb especially, they're practicing assist now. We never had assist before. Now we're starting to talk among each other and say assist, 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 assist. Don't break mezzes, you stupid fucks. Don't break mezzes. Fuck.
It'd be simple if you're running auto hotkey. You can just put assist on every single button.
Here is more skillful server. You need to play with all. It's more skillful. Sorcerer need to
what's painful? I'm a mid. All right, no matter what. You can't get the mid out of me. But anyway, mid should have been dominating now. since Freeman is gone and all that, we can talk. We're just casually talking now. This server should have been dominated by mids.
It was dominated by mids.
It was
No,
dominated
but it's the bubble
first
problem I
5
told you
days.
about.
It was
They're just taking bubbles, and that's it.
What?
It's that PBT problem I was telling you about.
Well, that's
People
not the
running
reason why
wardens
it's not
and
dominating.
They're just popping bubbles. They're not really doing DPS.
Their support.
There's a melee. This is a melee server. This is not a caster server. And who's the best melees in this game? It's mid.
I'm enjoying Midgard melee. It's a lot of fun.
Well, God forbid when you hit end game damage is the warrior that you're playing. That's where the real fun is with the warrior after.
Right now, it feels kind of shit.
No, it's always shit at the start. All right. But end game is gonna be. Come here, you shaman. Where's he going, this malaka? But why aren't the mids dominating? Why aren't they out there? Why aren't they not united?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm
no,
on.
You know what?
Not that much.
Hayes. You should ask Polemo. I know the answer. You should say. It's pretty obvious.
I don't know. I was leading
you
one
are
of the.
mid. What do you think is wrong?
I was leading one of the BGs, and I was told to go back to Hib because I was a filthy cross roamer.
They're gonna tell it to you.
And I was like, well, that's new.
What? You're already offended? You have to have a thick skin.
I'm not offended. I just thought it was funny because I had to go. I only killed 4 bosses and had to bounce.
When I played mid, they did not like to run more than 8.
That voice of yours. Who are you? Who's your voice? You're that guy. What's his name that always plays the same character with the same name? What's that noise? That's voice.
Oh, Vit.
Who?
Or Vit or Viticus?
Is that you, Viticus? Do you play someone else? Aren't
you
the one that has 2 daughters? Aren't you the one that has 2 daughters?
No, it's not me.
No? All right, you're another guy. You sound like another guy. You know
You
what's wrong with mids?
Much, but I ran you 8v8 when we run mid on Phoenix.
I know. We used to run in the past at the start. All right. So here's what's wrong with mids from day one on Phoenix. It has a very, very strong community of Germans. United. That love to play together. It has a very, very strong community of French that love to play together. As you know, French and Germans, they don't want to play together. If people tell me they want to, no, Polemo, you're stupid, you're saying bullshit, my answer is very subtle. Go fuck yourself. It's true. That's how it is. They don't want to play together, no matter what. They could do wonders if they do play together sometimes, but they don't. That's the number one reason. Plus, sometimes there was an Italian BG, there was a Spanish BG, there was I want to fly over the moon BG, there's a unicorn BG. You can have like 10 different BGs in Midgard doing tasks and all
private
that.
BGs.
Private BGs, yeah.
It seems like that's been a problem though since Phoenix, right? That's not like a Atlas problem.
It was one of the reasons I left at the end.
Like I don't know what I remember there was a group called Diamond Party and they never teamed up with you. They always ran their own BG.
But there was one the head German BG leader. I forget.
Heel Heinz.
No, not her. Not Heinz.
No.
Because you know what? All we're talking about is the good of the game. If the mids were out now having BGs also during and having 3-way fights, this game would be like 5 times better. I'm not telling them to do it, but and you know what? We swapped rims just for to improve 3-way gameplay. It doesn't help out. My word of advice, it just doesn't. But as soon as let's say Hibs have like 3, 4, 5, they have like 5, 6 different BG leaders. Alb now have like 3. There's like 3 or 4 on mid. We don't say what we see is we're gonna say. Not anybody can say I'm a BG leader, but we got to see it. But we don't see a lot. Gilboom is trying to lead. I forgot Gilboom, but he just said I don't have a lot of people joining.
A lot of high ranks they re-rolled, so when you see mid BG, it's all low ranks. They die in 2 hits.
They what?
Like a lot of the high rank mids, I think they re-rolled because when you see the mid Zerg, they're very, very low rank. I don't see any high ranks at all in the mid Zerg.
Well, Albs were low rank also. But the mids are low rank because they're not BGing. They're not doing RVR. The 8-mans are, but the casual players, they're not RVRing a lot to get the RPs, to muster RP points. Plus, there's a problem with the RP points. So the average, if you see mids, they're all like RR2 now. RR2, RR3. The hips are RR5 now. The average.
Alpha 4 at least. Yeah. They're 3 and 4.
Average. The average hip is like RR4 to RR5, maybe 6 now.
Yeah.
Well, and the next thing is going to happen is once people have their fill of 2 or 3 characters, they're just going to stop playing. The casual player is just going to stop. The numbers are going to go down on the server. I mean, during NA time, so I play with you guys all day, and then during NA time, I can't get in a group. It's just the same few 8-mans that farm each other over and over again, and if you are trying to pug something up, you're just going to get caught in the crossfire. I play my stealther, still get farmed, but
you choose your fights at least to get farmed on.
yeah, exactly. I still get. I'm not very good at a stealther, but I still get farmed. But that's all you can really do during that time. And I feel like if there's not a BG up, it's the same thing during European time a lot.
That's what causes people to quit too.
Yeah, well, and there's nowhere else to go, right? You have to go to E-main.
Yeah,
so.
You go Odin's, but you won't find anything.
You won't find anything.
I usually go to Upland and kill lobies because I'm filthy like that.
You go what?
I go to Upland and kill lobies that are leveling.
You're such a piece of shit. Even at
you know what? You know what? It's better realm points than being in the BG. All right.
It is.
At least you own up to it.
This guy is a streamer.
Yeah. I don't even run a template as Ranger.
Are you American?
Absolutely.
Are you American?
Absolutely.
That's why all the Americans are piece of shit. I'm studying a North American European war for fun.
Rude.
For fun. You want to start a conversation? Just call the Americans something.
Hey man, at least I don't target grays. Anybody who cons yellow goes down.
Yeah.
If it's a 35, that's just how it is.
You're just sugarcoating. You're just sugarcoating your dick play here. Now you're killing the low XPers.
I mean, it's a Ranger. It with Realm Rank 1.
So are you a Lurie?
No, I'm a Celt.
Oh, you're lucky. Because if you were a Lurie, it's
Luries are trash. They use way too much quickness.
It's double spit on your face if we kill you. If we find and kill you, it's double spit and everybody sit on.
Shit! If that AFK Bone Dancer wasn't farming mobs, he would have killed me. His pets would have killed me.
They should have. That would have been funny.
It would have been hilarious. And the sad thing is, I didn't stream that, or I didn't record it.
Died from an AFK Bone Dancer.
And you know what? That would have been amazing.
The lead character right there.
Yeah, I mean, after trying to solo level 50 with it on PvE, I was very much considering deleting the character.
Well,
I was like, this didn't turn out the way I wanted.
Yeah, but like in Phoenix, on the first 6 months, the way Phoenix started and the way it turned out is two different things.
Absolutely, I wasn't there for the beginning.
So,
I joined in 2020 after the pandemic hit.
It's unfair for people criticizing and characterizing this server, let's say. Even though in deep these devs at least are they have their heart in the right place.
Yeah. It's so sad that you didn't try the hardcore mode. I think you would have loved that.
What's the hardcore mode?
Your character has one life. If you die from anything, your character is immediately deleted from the game.
Well, we played hard mode, sort of hard mode 20 years ago. 15 years
No, like, it was amazing doing the PvE stuff here. That was the most fun experience I've had on Atlas, was doing hardcore. Especially hardcore solo, when you, like, struggle your way from 1 to 50 without dying.
Well, that's impossible, but
No, there's a lot of people who've done it. Anybody who has a hardcore solo tag has done it.
it's a hardcore solo tag. All right.
Yeah, anybody who's done hardcore solo has leveled that character 1 to 50 with no help, no buffs, no outside influence at all. It's just been that one character, 1 to 50. There was a guy who did it on a bard, and it'd take him a few tries.
Yeah, but what do you get for that? Just a title?
Just a title. Yeah. There was ones that you could turn in hardcore mode, level 50s for a super rare title, but it took 5 to 10 of them.
I think it'd be cool if you did that you got that you could have like another slash level 20.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a good feature. You earn a slash level 20 token.
Yeah, you earn a level 20 character if you level 1 hardcore solo.
But at least give them slash level 24 so I can just go right into Thid. That's what most people do with the level 20s anyway.
Shit.
That's a really good idea. That's good incentive.
What is?
If they turn, well, you can get hardcore solo back in the game by doing the hardcore solo quest lines. But once you do the hardcore solo from 1 to 50, you get a slash level 20 token. And it was pretty funny because the Discord for Atlas had an obituary, and anybody who died in hardcore mode, it told you who they were, what killed them, what level, how long they've played. It was great. I lost a 43 Animist and a 31 Nightshade. And a bunch of other characters.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine going 1 to 50 like that. It gets annoying enough just trying to do them now on the dailies when you're step out in the frontiers and you have like 2 mobs left to kill, and then you get.
Well, it changes your whole mindset of playing too, because you don't have like nice items to lean back on. And when you're killing yellows and stuff, and you like miss twice, you're like, do I run or do I try to fight? Somebody got their character to level 50 in like 6 hours.
It's going to take me about 6 hours on mid. Maybe more.
You move into mid?
No, I just made one. I wanted to see something. I wanted to see the community. I wanted to see. I just made my mid character. My Geosagis.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I think there's a trust issue on mid. I'm not sure what the problem is.
Why? Because you went there? Of course it does.
No, just within the community itself. There's no like.
One of their top guilds left, right?
Yeah, Elitist Jerks moved to Alb, and then we came over here to mid from Hibernia. Try to get the relics back. But I think we're struggling to gather people.
You know what? I'm not gonna. It sounds like inexperience, like how you say it, but it's a whole discussion. It's not easily.
No, this is the BG leaders from Hibernia.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to do this myself.
I know. But even if you get a relic, let me say this: even if you get a relic, you think you're gonna keep the relic more than 12 hours?
I don't know.
Nope.
What do you mean you don't know? The
haven't done it yet.
The answer is totally obvious.
There's no way to defend it 24 hours a day, so you're going to lose it.
If that was the case, then the Albion would have at least one, right?
What?
Well, that's true, but Albion doesn't work together. Hibs will gather up if you try during any time. They'll gather up and defend, and they'll take keeps back and do whatever. Albs don't do that.
And that was due to weeks of the same people doing stuff, so people, gravitate to them now. Similar to how Palomo and Pillspower used to run their BGs. If they do it constantly, people know that they run BGs, and They just follow.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree. The BG leaders are a pivotal point of the whole community.
Right.
Having multiple servers is just going to fragment them even more. Like I know BG leaders that won't even play here. They're just waiting for Eden. So it's going to be interesting to see when the next server comes out, because
what the dynamic
I don't know.
looks
It's
like.
going to be interesting.
Well, this is what I theorize. This is what I theorize. Eden's going to come out. People are going to level in the PvP leveling system that they're putting over there, which is basically a alternate way to level, which is a permanent level 1 to 49 BG style. And before you hit 49, you're going to hit the realm rank cap, whatever they set it to. All right. And then day, 3, you're going to be level 50 with realm rank cap, and you're not going to have shit to do. So then you roll an alt, and you do that 3 times for the first 2 weeks. And you get bored, and the only thing you're going to be able to do in order to increase your characters is to come back to Atlas. Because there's at least progression here. You don't hit a cap and wait.
That's true, except for the casual player. I think the same thing is happening here at Atlas. I think that there's a lot of people that came back because they have nowhere else to play. They're making their 2 or 3 characters and templing them, but they never step foot out in RVR unless there's a Polimo or a Pills out there.
This server is good. This server is good so far. It's not bad.
But don't get me wrong. I like this. I like the server. That's what. I know a lot of people, especially NA time, that they've already all left. They won't come back. I don't think they'll come back.
What's their number one reason?
They don't like old Frontiers.
All right.
They don't want to get farmed in E-Man. I know. I agree with you. I'm here with you. I'm here with you, Polimo, so you know.
I know, bro. This is why we had the open discussion, and you know what? I'm surprised, but even on the first time when we had the open discussion and Hayes captured it, taped it, everybody heard about it. Everybody talked about it.
I mean, I did the same thing for this one too.
I think it's great. I think
this was spontaneous, Hayes. This was spontaneous. Pills,
I know.
We talked with Pills last night. We bombarded him with some stuff we usually talk about. We always talk between each other, and everybody was always invited to join. We just talk about what makes this game better from our point of view. All right.
Yeah, if ever you want to do one of these discussions, let me know, and I will come. I was watching Umbrella Academy when you guys started this one.
But it was just spontaneous, and we talked with him last night, and we talked about some subject. He thought about it, and he logged in today during when he woke up during noon after his work or something, and it was me, Ponos, Steve, and one more guy. So he said, Polemo, I thought about what we were talking about last night. Let me give you my new input now, because he's logical. You talk to him, and people change their minds on some things. So we started talking, but this time he was in a good mood, and we were just crying from laughing from all this. And I just typed on it for everyone to come and join, to listen, And all of a sudden, everybody joined, especially Freeman, and more devs joined. You know who else joined? Eden devs joined.
I think the devs are already gone, right? No, Freeman's still here. Freeman, can you answer me this? Does the New Frontier maps exist on Atlas server? I have a question about it. They do.
Oh, Freeman's still here?
Okay. Is it possible that you could wall off one of the New Frontier sections and turn that into like a teleport BG style thing for like an event? So that you were trapped to one location. Like Agramon, yeah. Could you wall us off in a certain area like that and just give us a taste of New Frontier whenever the devs felt like it? Like every 3 months or so. Some sort of rotating event. I know you guys are experimenting with New Frontier keeps and Old Frontier right now, but you can't place physical walls, sadly, but you tried that for BG beta tests already. Okay. Could you stack up a bunch of objects so high that we couldn't pass through them? Somebody would still figure out a way, I'm sure. You only place guards? I mean, that would work too, unless the server crashed.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Hayes?
Well, if people like New Frontier so much, give them a taste of it every once in a while.
You know why they like New Frontiers? It's the porting system. It spreads the fights. The towers. It adds more fights.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Plus the porting system.
I mean, the devs said that they could easily add towers to the mix. They couldn't easily add keeps. So what if they put old?
No. I'm sorry. It doesn't help. It's about the running around. It's about the moving. I'm keeping it simple for you.
Just teleporting the whole BG around because we own the keeps. That's why.
It's people moving around from A to B and B to C. It's the whole thing. That's the whole issue. It's quality of life also.
I mean, they could theoretically do that.
What?
They could theoretically do that. They could put teleporter characters in the keeps.
I didn't know Freeman was on. I thought he left. But no, not like
he's always around.
Yeah, but you know what? They're trying to keep the RP bonus low. They might change after they heard Pills, especially give emphasis to that.
I mean, they got a lot of ideas they got rattling around. They know what they're capable of.
Yeah. But
if you take a keep at the moment, it's around about 250 RPs for everybody. But if you kill somebody, it can be up to something like 400 RPs.
800 RPs.
Yeah.
650 if you're on a duel.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
So what if they increase the keep 1,000 points base, right? So it's 1,250 for a keep, all the way up to 1,650 for level 5.
That's what Pills would say, first of all. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's not about increasing the RPs for the keeps. God forbid, then people are going to say, "Oh, you want more RPs to PvE keeps." No, we want to have fights. We want to have content for fights.
I like that. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, that's what's going to happen in Conquest 2. They're going to make one keep the central focus, and everybody's going to fight around that keep.
The only problem with increasing the RPs in a BG is that people are just going to start tagging again. It's just going to be AOE everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that. I like that it forces us to fight.
Oh, we're starting BG. Get in a BG.
No, I mean just for the keeps, not for kills.
Oh no, but that's what I mean though. I mean, I love that. I love the fact that you can't just sit you can't just PvE keeps all night and get realm rank 10 like
That's
some
true.
of the other servers. I like the lower RPs. It forces
And they definitely want to slow it down because they don't want people to hit that critical moment of realm like 11, like they said.
The 8-mans are hitting it. The 8-mans are hitting it.
Yes.
And the casual players, so there's going to be a tremendous gap between the hardcore players and the casual players.
There's always going to be that gap. Doesn't matter what you do.
This time it's bigger.
That's what she
This time
said.
it's way bigger. The gap is going to be way bigger now.
Invite Tar, mate.
Who?
Tar, Minstrel.
No, the gap is tremendous. Not that it's going to be...
I mean, that's what happens when you play one character in an 8-man.
Yep. But I feel like in the past that's why they gave more incentives for people to earn RPs was to try to get you to, let's say, like realm rank 5 or something, right? But in some instances it was kind of crazy. You could get realm rank 7 in a month just taking keeps. That's a little extreme.
Is new RAs with the level rank realm rank 5 abilities? Is that new?
No, it doesn't exist here.
Okay.
I mentioned it before.
I looked at some of the realm rank 5 abilities on Eden, and some of them are freaking crazy.
It's going to be raw dumping. It's going to be quick fights again.
Yeah.
I'm already sick of it. I definitely prefer this now.
I mean, the Shadow Blade gets a vampire.
I'd love to see a tower.
ability.
I'd love to see a tower fight with old RAs. It would be so much fun.
That's what I was kind of hinting at with get a taste of the new frontier, right? Send us into a battleground with a new frontier keep style loadout and see what happens.
You don't need new frontiers. You need a porting system, a little more effective porting system.
And they could put that in here.
They can. They don't want to, but they can. Maybe they don't want it to increase the fight so fast. There's a logic between their mentality. They want it to keep. You want to go. All right. You died from E-main. You have to run all the way up, Pills.
Well, I mean, they don't even have to do it all the time. They could make it an event where, for hey, this weekend we're going to be able to enable ports between keeps. Have fun.
Could I? What about maybe? Can we lower the time for the padcaster? I mean,
it was 45 seconds, and then they increased it because they wanted to spread out the fights.
On purpose. It's on purpose. 2 minutes. It's on purpose.
Yeah, right, it's better than 15 minutes. That's what it used to be.
Did it not use the double cast?
No, it used to be 15 minutes.
You would double cast.
Can it double cast? So if you're just on the pad and you miss it, you can just get the second cast?
I'm sure there was a
Like
patch
it used
where
to.
it did
Yes.
double cast.
It did.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
The casual player, all this time they're thinking about the casual players. They're trying to.
Well,
We're
the
not talking
casuals
about
are the majority of your player base.
What?
I think the casuals are majority of the player base, right?
In RBG, yeah, we represent. That's what we represent. We represent people that want to join, and they know they're gonna have some fun. They only have most of us are married with kids. All right, so they don't have a lot of time to play. We did on Phoenix because we didn't have jobs. We lost our
Pandemic,
we stopped.
yeah.
So it was different, and we invested a lot of time in his game. Thank God, because we would have went, I don't know, crazy. Some of us. All right. By the way, we have stories of Alps that were thinking of suiciding back then. Big stories. I have like a couple of examples of good friends that I met, and playing Dog during that period was what made them forget about everything else. It's crazy when you hear some things, and but this type of Discord is a casual based people where they love the game. Some don't have enough time to devote. Some have a lot of time to devote, but they're more people, or they want to be among other people. They don't want to be by themselves. They're not soloers. They want to be with other people and together achieve something.
That's what MMOs are about, isn't it?
Well, that's what MMOs are about. But lately, the last 5-10 years, it's what the soloers want, what the small man want. They're the ones that are more vocal than anybody else. You don't hear the
I think the MMORPG genre as an entirely entity is like dying out slowly.
Yeah,
most people are into more fast-paced shit because they have no patience.
Fast-paced, no patience, but the beauty of this game is the grind.
Yeah, I agree.
So if we discussed about longevity on this server at the beginning. You weren't here. Realm Pride. Only one realm. Play one realm. You're married to it. Pick carefully what you want to play. That will create realm pride. After that, it will create realm enemies. Like we're gonna hate each other with pills or with the other enemy. You're gonna want that. And I don't want to discuss about seasons and all that. And we're not going to talk about other servers. We're here about this. We're here now. That's what we're talking about. Let's not get confused. But
come on, Palema. You were just on it mid. Come on, Realm Pride.
I was a mid my whole life, bro. I know, but mid forced me out.
Realm Pride. Come on.
Come on. Why not? You don't believe it?
You're just logged into mid leveling. Come on.
I went there to see what's wrong with mid. I wanted to see if it's true what I feel, what my instinct was. I just leveled. I didn't do anything else. I was there for 4 hours. What did I do? I wasn't spamming anything.
What can he do?
I wanted to see what they discuss. They're just like us. What's the problem? Is there a BG? Are they talking? Are they opening? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? I'm just getting an opinion. I'm a plethora of things opening my mind.
Plethora. That's a good tune name.
That's a Greek word. Just
we have
because
to say,
I log.
everybody
else logs in different realms. Why? I can't. Just because I went to mid to log. I'm on Alb. I'm leading a BG right now.
Switching realms means going from one RVR zone to another straight away. And you can't do it on here anyway.
I don't know. The dev team's going to definitely have to get creative, and they've definitely proven in the past that they can do that. So I'm excited to see what they come up with Conquest 2.0.
Conquest is good anyway, as it is. Just
I
what
think it'd be fun that if there was like a DF invasion where over time mobs would escape.
I didn't know that one.
DF.
I didn't know slasher loyalty. You can see what you've got.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As you say, I just think it comes down to not being able to teleport.
Meaning?
Well, it just takes forever to get somewhere.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. Like it all comes down to the people that join the casual that want to be part of the BG, and the BG is already deep down in Briefine, and there's no way they can reach them. There's just no way.
I wonder if there's like some kind of middle ground. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be you can port to every keep, but maybe you take so many keeps in the enemy, then there's one port. You can port to Crim or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
rewards for having so many keeps. Yeah.
Right, just to get you past the gauntlet, right? It doesn't. It don't.
Well, that would
it doesn't
definitely
need to be
make supply and demand for having
Right.
specific keeps, and that would, keep the fight going.
Yeah, it's almost like having a supply line, right? It's like if you take these keeps, then you can, you're not going to be able to port to all of them, but maybe you can just port to Crim, so you can get past.
Right. But what if the rule was how it was in New Frontiers? Because we had to have the towers to get access to the port to the keep. So what if you just take the adjacent keeps to get access to the port to the keep? Right.
Well, control all 4 keeps in Briefine, let's say, in order for the Hibs to port to Enget, let's say. What if the Albs do? They go take Crim. What if the Mids do? They take Crim or Bulk. What do the Hibs have to do? They have to go get those 2 keeps back.
That's right.
Yep.
Immediately you have high potential battles at one of those 2 keeps, besides Conquest.
And then, if you have all 4 keeps controlled in the other realms, you could teleport to there.
We can teleport to Briefine, only the group leader.
Why can't we have bind? Why can't we have bind to Lord anymore?
Bind to Lord, what is that?
It wasn't in
the
patch.
All right, okay.
Now it's time for BG.
Start a group on us.
I have a group, full group.
Okay. You have a cleric?
I have 1 cleric.
Come and join us, Freeman.
Freeman, come. Get your cleric and come.
He plays Hib, right? What does he play?
He play everything. He
can play anything.
But he plays one class for sure. He plays one class for sure. What
He's
does he
everywhere.
play?
He could have a realm 12 cleric if he wanted to.
He plays on all realms. Bullshit. He plays on 1 realm for sure. He plays on Hib with the 20% he played. That's why it took him so long to not adjust it.
I had an idea. I don't know whether it's a good idea or not. If you take a relic, it's 5% bonus to the realm, and the longer you keep it, it increments up to 10%. So it gives you the thing that you want to defend your relic. So it starts off at 5%. You hold it for a time period to be decided, and then it just increases slightly in percentage the longer you keep it, and to the maximum back up to 10%.
Didn't we just say? What did we say earlier? Which I
no, you said going down if you keep it, not going up.
But
so you take a relic and it's 5%. You're defending it. You keep it for a week, it goes up to 6%, up to 7%, up to a maximum of 10.
But now
you're defending it.
How the mid community is, the Alb community. I won't talk about mids because the Alb community. We're trying to get the relic. It's impossible. It's really hard, especially if the mids are not attacking also. So because they can focus on us, and they can muster a good amount of people very efficiently, very fast, and go defend the relic. So we can't pick up the relic. You can't get the relic back now. You just can't. People say, yeah, you got to try harder. Yeah. But we're talking about casual people that are getting farmed. We've gone like 10 times and we've died 10 times. So we have to get stronger. We have to get more numbers. We have to think better. We have to get more Thurgs. I don't understand why we don't have 15, 20 Thurgs. I spam it every day. Every day I spam it. For mids, it's even harder to get. They don't have siege bolts. Imagine how hard it will be for mids. So they have to spread the relics, first of all. If they increase the power, as you said, Steve, they're just going to defend it even more. If it's in one position, if it's in one place. As the problem is now, maybe it loses its power and it goes back where it was. And the hips will just go get it back again. If mids or helps decide not to defend it. I'm just thinking out loud. This is how the current state is. You don't do changes because of a current state. You have to do changes because of the mentality. But it has to be good mentality. It's not baby feed mentality where, oh, I can't do this. A lot of people are spoiled and want to be spoon fed. I believe in grind, old school. That's why there's not a lot of MMOs in modern days. It's all on your phone, on your Android, or Insta Action, Insta Diff, Insta Satisfaction. But there's a large percentage of people that like this type of game. They don't even know that this kind of game exists. And
another bug I've seen, Freeman, is on my, I don't know whether it's on everybody's, but certainly on my UI, is the merchants. When you're searching, it only comes up with very little results. I don't know whether it's just me or.
You need to look down. There's multiple pages.
All right, because it only comes up with like 3 or 4 or 5 on the first page, and you think, oh, well, that's it. Okay, mate. Okay.
Freeman, why have you guys not put in the shift right click to transfer to Vault and Consignment Merchant yet? If I have my Vault open and my inventory open, I should be able to hold shift and right click my items into my Vault. Help. The game version thing? Damn. So much for simple fixes, right? I know you can shift right click with moving it from, what is it? In trade window. In trade window, I can shift right click all the stuff into a trade window, but I can't shift right click my stuff into my vault. I don't know if you can just take the code from one thing and add it to the other. Probably not that simple. I mean, if you need me to put in a ticket, just ping me. And I can make a little video showing what I want it to do and what it should do. I mean, Phoenix had it, so it should be possible. I just don't know if it's capable on 1127. Yeah. You guys started with 1125, didn't you? Lag issues were caused by it? Oh. And it was funny that you guys went to 1127 because Phoenix is not going to go to 1127 because they're going to deal with the same issues you had when you converted. And they didn't want to deal with those because they don't have the good devs anymore. They went to Eden. And it's funny that they decided to go with seasonal on Phoenix when all they had to do was turn the server back on. Kind of shot themselves in the foot with that.
Palermo.
What?
Have you got your BG ban on here?
What?
Have you got your BG ban command on here?
No, there isn't.
All right.
A BG ban, Freeman. BG
It's
ban.
removed.
What's BG ban?
Ban. We have backseat drivers. They're starting to bust my balls again.
What does BG ban do? Just kicks them out?
Ban. You just kick them and they can't join.
Oh, cool. That should be an easy fix.
Well, on Phoenix they didn't do it. I asked them for 6 months. Never did it. On Celestius, I almost did it in 2 days. You know what? Like it or not, we're leading BGs. You have to be weird, all right? But there's some people that like you and some people that don't. And the people that don't, they're there to bust your balls and they're there to sabotage whatever they love. It takes
trolling.
They love to troll you, and it takes 50 people to do a good thing, and it only takes one person to fuck it up. So,
yeah, that comes with any following. Doesn't matter if it's on Twitch or in-game or whatever.
So I asked it, BG ban, ban the guild. I banned the guilds too, because if he's part of a guild, the guild is going to pay for it also.
Mulan Protectors is now banned.
Mulan Protectors. Well,
anyway,
what's it called? Fill the people, but he heard it.
Yeah, the solo warrior issue was fixed with having 3 items with heal sustain. Only cost 60,000 orbs. No big deal.
Anyway,
I appreciate you entertaining these little get-togethers, Paloma.
No, I'm happy that a lot of people enjoy them and gain from them, just like I gain from other people's get-togethers. And
I mean, the more people you have thinking about something, the more you're going to get good ideas. Doesn't matter where they come from.
True. At the end, we're here for everybody to have fun. Even if we die, you know what? We're not going to win all the fights, so we have to engage in fights all the time. So we create fun either for ourselves or for the other people too. That way, this game will never die. But there's a lot of sacrifices to be made for this to happen. And there's a lot of people that take advantage of it.
I've only seen a couple twists since I've been playing. I've only seen like 2.
I'm really happy about the server because there's no raw dumping, and that way there's no bomb groups coming to bust your balls all the time. Even if they kill us, it doesn't matter. We're used to it. But you know what? The fights are so much fun here now. Spread out. Don't break mez. Assist. Now the groups have to assist. They have to slowly assist the groups between each other. They have to type in group chat when you're in a BG. Before, we didn't need to do. Now you have to type in group chat. We're going left. We're going right. We're going to assist this guy. We follow this guy. It's not going to be easy because you're casual players. But if you do it every day, if there's consistency, it's going to happen.
I think the big problem with Midgard is they don't like to utilize Discord. Like even the BGs and anything doesn't use Discord.
I was the first on Midgard with 80 people, 80 mids on Discord. I even made the Germans join Discord. They speak on TeamSpeak. Yeah. They don't join Discord. They have their TeamSpeak. They're really dedicated to TeamSpeak and their own German community.
Since I've been on Discord, I have not been in any BGs that have a Discord, and when they do have a Discord with a BG, it's only like 17 people in it.
No, if on mid, when we did mid BGs, even on Celestius, we had like 60, 80 people sometimes. Sometimes.
I just think it's just a big communication breakdown and a response timing issue.
Ego problem. It's ego problems. Look deeper. Just keep quiet, stay back more, and watch how big the ego is.
Noticed that one guy came on here and was leading raids. Like the first day or two I was here, there was a BG leader that ran TG and kept all the loot.
Who? It doesn't matter. That's here. That doesn't. If people join and he keeps the loot, that's their problem. There's no. It doesn't have to be discussed. They joined the BG where he was going to keep the loot. Then why are we discussing about it?
Just weird. I've never seen.
It's
never seen people do that.
First of all, there's a lot of 8-mans that join a realm, and they lead city raids or TG raids only so they can get equipped really fast, and they take advantage of the community by leading the raids. And of course, they steal some loot. I'm not. Oops, what was that there? A fucking Lurie! Kill him! No, it was a Sylvan. All right. I'm joking.
I'm actually excited how things might develop here the next couple weeks because people are actually, like you said, a little at a time, and people start to listen. Because I mean, people have honored the Mez a couple times, and they've listened better.
And a month. Flo, we've been together for 3-4 years. It's gonna take a month or two.
Yeah, but it is progressing.
We'll see. You know what? It is progressing, but it's still. It hasn't even. It's not even born yet. If there's no mid BG, it's not even born. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
If we're not gonna, if we're not playing with the fear of the mid BG gonna come and sideswipe us, the intensity drops dramatically. Like if we're fighting the mids and all of a sudden we have to be afraid of the Hibs also, the game is totally different after.
You hardly ever had that on Phoenix. Randomly, occasionally, a few days.
No, we had.
There wasn't anything of consistency. There wasn't. No, not massive consistency. No, absolutely not.
Wait. There was for when Harder was leading Alb, I was on mid, and Pills was on Hib. Alb was Harder and Barachan, and maybe someone else. But there was for a brief period of time, for like 3 months, there was crazy fights, especially at
your rank 12.
No, we weren't.
Prior, those fights meant nothing.
The what? Say that. I'm sorry.
So your rank 12 Friar, all those fights meant nothing.
It was on mid back then when we're talking about the 3.
I'm getting killed at MG. There's a half group at least.
See, people are dying at the back now trying to reach us. But we had a lot of big fights. Even when I went on Alb, there was a mid BG Alps took over with the Joseph the Big Mouth and not even Joseph, he doesn't even count. There was 3-way fights. There's a couple of videos. I can link you a video of a 15-minute fight where we killed over 500 people. We killed the Alp, we killed the mids. Then the Hibs came. We killed each other with the Hibs. Then the mids ported back. We killed again with the mids. Somewhere near Glen, something like that. There was a lot of big fights. It's not easy to happen, just like 8-mans and small mans, just like the BGs. There's some people in the BGs where if they die like consistency for a week or two, they'll change realms. They won't stick to it. Ult the door. Put a ram. It's not easy for 3 realm. But you know what? Even if you're a small realm with only like 3 full groups, it will eventually grow to something bigger. You just need persistence and patience. You gotta have a core of players. You gotta have like 2-3 full groups that help you out, that support you, and it will grow from there. It doesn't happen from one day to another. It's impossible. But when it happens, we all kind of agree that it's fucking beautiful when it happens. I really enjoy getting ass jammed from a third realm when I'm attacking another realm, or I'm getting attacked. Or let's say I'm defending DC against the Hibs, and all of a sudden I see mids charging the Hibs from behind. Oh my god, you could hear me yelling on Discord, push outside, charge. And then we charge and we sandwich the Hibs, and then we're fighting the mids and we're killing each other with the mids. And especially here with the old Raws, all the casters are out of mana. The healers are out of mana. You could see them sitting down waiting for Serenity to kick in, if they have it already, to get mana again to start pew-pewing. So who's enjoying the game more? The tanks. They keep on hitting. Poo. And that should be Midgard. At the end, it should be Midgard like kicking ass, but they're not. Not that it won't happen, but what's Conquest? Oh, Conquest started. All right. We'll come and pick you up because we're on the doors. We're on the doors at the. I'll come back to pick you guys up. See, it's really hard. See, people are trying to catch us.
Someone just ran by and caught me.
All right.
I lagged out and I was trying to catch up. I got their I got one of them down before I went down though.
He
All
took
right,
one
guys.
of them down.
I'll catch y'all later.
See ya.
There you have it. There's some discussion there that I missed. It was about 30 minutes of conversation that I missed on, so that's too bad. But having the devs in there and responding, that's good. I'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. Interesting feedback. We'll see what the devs decide to do, what direction they plan to go in. These changes won't be immediate. They'll probably be implemented slowly over the next couple of weeks to even months. So I'm pretty sure they don't want to make too much of a rash change to the RVR as far as tweaking the numbers, as far as what you gain. But I definitely think change needs to happen sooner rather than later. They can get some or even all of the stuff that you have discussed in that chat implemented by October, then the server still has a pretty good chance at surviving whatever happens with Eden. Phoenix, because I'm sure if Eden wants to launch in October, Phoenix is probably looking about the same time frame. And with 3 servers bouncing around population, it's going to be real interesting. BG leaders definitely enjoy a slower paced fight other than a RA dump style. So, we'll have to see how that plays out with Frontiers and new RAs. And I know that the Atlas team wants to keep it original Frontiers, but if they did old RAs with new Frontiers, I wonder how that would play out. And I think having a system where we can test the new Frontier environment somewhat with the old RAs could be interesting feedback to see if they ever actually want to go to new RAs. Or, I'm sorry, not new RAs, new Frontier. The new Frontiers already exist on the server. So, as it stands, they could activate a port to no Frontiers. They could even do like a new Frontiers weekend or even a month. They really wanted to get crazy. We'll have to see what the devs do. It's going to be interesting to see what their team thinks is possible or is wanting to take on the ambition of trying. Some of the small quality of life things for the BGs is definitely ideal, and hopefully they can put in that shift right click. Just sometimes you have a whole bunch of crap in your inventory. You just want to move over to your consignment merchant or move over to your account vault, and just having to click it and drop it in every single time. I mean, it's only seconds, but still huge quality of life, and it feels so much better when you can just hold shift and right click all the items over. And also, they need to make it so that shift right clicking materials such as adamantium metal bars or arcanium metal bars would stack with already existing stacks, because currently that does not happen. Take a stack from your inventory and put it in your account vault. The materials don't stack, they just swap places. That's also my 2 cents. Thanks for watching. I'm Hazefest. I'll catch you later.